Please make some noise for Mr. Scott Bolander.
Last time I done, I just took my music. My name's Scott Bolander, like your name said. Just moved into a new home. It's very exciting. I had to go around all the houses in the neighborhood, letting know I was a registered sex offender. Well, not really. I just keep those fucking kids out of my yard. At home I have Max. You know, he's black and he's really friendly. You know, he rubs up against me all the time. He watches me when I pee, and if I'm having sex, he'll jump right on top of me. Anyway, the other day, Max drives down to the veterinary clinic to get a cat. There's a wonderful cat named Whiskers. It's beautiful. We're all very happy. Having a roommate like Max is not all good, though. It's not all about jumping catty. Other day, he was using the restroom. I don't know what he was doing. I don't care. But he came out. He was in the kitchen. I go in, and there's no toilet paper on the wall. And most of you have heard people joke about my religious whatever. I go the other direction, and I was like, was the toilet paper that was on the roll exactly the amount he needed to do whatever he was doing? I don't really want to know, but I turn around and I look, and the sink is dry. It's not been used. I turn the other direction. He's inside there making us a salad. So, makes me want to go out and get some Wendy's. So, Max isn't interesting at a guy, though. He's an Elvis impersonator. He loves Elvis. He really gets into, well, he doesn't get into the whole Elvis thing. It's pretty much just the drugs. Just the drugs. Really good. Well, and the 14-year-old girls, he dates them. So, that works out really well. Back to the cats thing, you know, sometimes there's problems with cats at night. You know, they'll be yowling, making all kinds of noise. I figure they're getting into it. I mean, you know, it's okay. I'm happy for them, but, you know, I gotta get some sleep. So I take them to the vet. I figure I'm gonna get them fixed. Well, I say to the vet, hey man, get these guys fixed and making noise. He's like, no, let's get them declawed. Declawed? Hey, you're the vet, man. You know best. So I come back next day, get the cats, take them home. All week, there's no noise. This vet's a genius. All I know is, how did he know they were in the fisting? The teacher told me not to tell that joke. I'm just kidding. I really love animals, though. It's like every time I'm eating a piece of bacon, I think, poor fella, should be friends with the spider. It's all about who you know. This is a stupendous joke. You know, growing up, I always dreamed of having a great companion, you know, a wonderful person with a great personality, intelligent, funny, nice boobs. And I'm thinking, no, I have all that now. It's like, do I still need my wife? There were occasions my wife is cleaning. She uses a Swiffer. I don't know if you guys use these things. I was very skeptical at first. I didn't know if they'd be good or not, but they're pretty good. They're pretty efficient. This thing is, they're kind of wasteful. You know, you use the thing and you're replacing the end on that thing. It's just kind of wasteful like that. I had the idea of taking one of our cats and putting it on the end of a stick. It's like, they're sort of flailing around. They're helping you out. And the great thing is that they clean themselves. You can use them over and over again. The other day I cleaned up an oil spill and I had to replace the end on it though, so that's still trying to perfect that one, so you've got to watch out for that. Wife the other day is kind of a grave situation. She was diagnosed with sleep apnea. Anybody else have sleep apnea? Doctor said she was waking up 100 times a night. I was thinking, you know, maybe it's an evolutionary thing. Maybe she's like waking up to see if someone's cooking bacon or something. I was like, hey bitch, while you're up, why not polish that knob? Or even with the doctor, like, you know, it could be like a nasal obstruction. Could be like a nasal obstruction. You know, it could simply be allergies. Like, or it could be your wife's a big fat whore. Yeah, those were his words, okay? But she's going to have, she is trying to lose weight. She's going to have that gastric bypass surgery. I got a chance to talk to the doctor beforehand. I asked him, it's like, you know, while you're digging around in there, can you figure out why all our babies come out black? It's a mystery. They're going to take care of her hemorrhoids at the same time. I had that conversation with the doctor. Say, doc, can you put like an extra stitch in? He says he gets that all the time. Speaking of anuses, you ever been lying on a table in a white room, being some huge jammed up your ass, and you're saying, man, I cannot believe I'm paying for this. I do a lot of work for different kinds of people. I do work for a plastic surgeon. He had a party for all his friends the other day, all his patients and everybody else, and it was a great party. Well, there was a problem that was a little awkward. Two women showed up wearing the same expression. It was very embarrassing. Someone had to go home and change. Beans, a magical fruit. Well, it's actually Beans. He's a friend of mine. He's a magician. It's great. It's a great act. On stage, he pulls a rabbit out of a hat. Backstage, he pulls out a map. So it's very strange. Figured out when we get home. I was talking, speaking of embarrassing things, I was talking to a lady the other day, and she, you know, some people just, they tell you things you don't want to hear. She's like, you know, she really telling me how much she likes it when a man, you know, finishes, you know, all over her face and that. And she's saying, I was just like, she says that's what's kept her so youthful. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's an urban legend, Mom.